Let me just say this, and I don't care if I sound angry, the angry black woman, whatever. But I was struggling to bring my TV, fit it into my car. It was in a big box. It's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. At first, this girl was helping me that worked at Best Buy where I got it from, but we couldn't get it in. And then she kind of left, and I said, I'm going to try and figure it out on my own. I'm sitting up here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me. It took an older man to come and see me struggling. He came out, he had a knife. He came out and helped me take the TV out of the box and put it in my back seat. And then he took the box, put it in his truck, and was going to go dump it elsewhere because there's no dumpster nearby. They don't make real men anymore. I'm sorry, I'm not all men because there are good men out there, but it's such a rare thing. It took an older man to do that. He had to have been 70, 80 years old, and it took him, not all these young, fit guys, it took him. We got to go back to the drawing board because it's just crazy how much as a woman, you don't see men holding doors anymore. They don't help anymore. They rush and sit down on trains and buses before women and pregnant women and elderly are sitting down.
The problem could have been solved if she asked for help. Women love playing damsel in distress and bash out men who don't come to save them. Also, why would you get a big 55-inch TV with no idea how to get it home? You created your own problem and expect men to solve it?
I just want to know, do men not hold doors for women anymore? Is chivalry over? Because every single time I walk behind a man who is about to open a door, they walk themselves in and let the door hit me. So I just want to know, is chivalry dead? Are we not doing the thing where we open the door for the person behind us? Women included, because women can open the door for women and hold the door. We just, manners, courtesy, I don't know what is happening to our society. Why do we no longer care about these little things? I'm the only one who is having doors hit me on the way in.
Yes, it's over. It's called feminism. You women even see chivalry as a sign of oppression. No can do.
Men will see you walking towards a seat on the train and will race you to sit there first. Grown men, fathers, will race you so that then you can stand. I'm sorry, princess. What animal raised you? What barn did you come from? Go back.
I need an actual argument as to why men should give up their seats for women. To me, it literally makes no sense. Unless you're pregnant or an elderly woman, you deserve to stand.
So I'm shopping in ShopRite, and I'm at the coca counter, and I thought my number was called, but it wasn't. So this dude, this kind gentleman here,
I was first.
fucking said, go ahead. Fucking chivalry is fucking dead. So maybe I shouldn't have posted this because I'm getting some comments. Not a lot, but a few. It's just called common courtesy, man. I was ordering one thing and he just no, I was first. What the fuck? If that happened to me and somebody had one thing, I'd let them go. Because I'm just easygoing, go, let me hold the door for you. Old people, forget about it. But don't start saying, women ruined women ruined chivalry, women. Kiss my ass, my opinion. So.
How the hell is he supposed to know what you're ordering? It's common courtesy to wait your turn.
I'm really afraid chivalry is actually going to die with the generation above us because I was just at Restaurant Depot and these two old men were parked next to me about to unload their car. And they were just too old to be able to help me in the loading my car way because the boxes are really heavy. And at this point, I'm physically probably stronger than them just because they're at that point in age. But they realized they couldn't do anything to help me in that way. So you know what they did? They walked my cart back to the building so I didn't have to do it. They're like, oh, I'm trying to help you out. There you go. And then they just go about their day and say, have a great day. I'm like, have a great day. And those old men were so sweet. And I don't remember the last time a guy in our generation did something nice for me and didn't go, so what do I get now? What do I get out of this? There's never just chivalry just because it makes you feel like a man because you're helping somebody out. I help people out as much as I can. I hold every single door I hold, you know what I mean? Just little things like that. But I think, I don't know. every chivalrous act I've experienced is from an older man.
God forbid we let a girl be strong and independent. You're a strong, independent woman. You could get the bear to help. Why do you even want our help? Because not all men are dangerous, but you never know which ones. You women single-handedly ruined chivalry. Stop blaming us for that.
I really don't appreciate shit. And this is why chivalry is dead. This is why men don't want to do shit for us anymore. Because the minute you start to not appreciate, but expect shit, I'm not doing it for you. And I'm a woman and I feel that way. And I know men that feel that way. I don't have to do anything for you but respect you. I don't have to send you money. I don't have to spend money on you. I don't have to do any of that. That's something I want to do.
Yes, she gets it. This is exactly our thought process. Chivalry is dead, and women killed it.
Just out of curiosity, why is serenading not a thing anymore? And used to show up to a girl's house who they liked with a guitar and start singing, hoping they'd peek their head out the window. Men used to go to war. Now, men expect you to have sex with them after they pay for a $50 dinner. Now, men are talking to an entire football-sized roster of females. Now, men are cocky, their egos are through the roof. And if you mention a guy that you like to your friends that you've been hanging out with, just forget about it. You're never going to hear from him again. Never.
Women have changed. Men have always been the same. It's just that we adapt to your little games. Women rewarded the bad boys who play games and punished good men for being boring.
All right, y'all. I'm bored, so I'm gonna give y'all a story time. All right, y'all. So I met this dude at a party or whatever. When I said this dude, he was cute and I was feeling him, I was like, okay, cool. So I gave him my number. The next day, we ended up talking or whatever. This conversation was so fire. When I said we were talking about our goals and dreams and aspirations, and it was a good ass conversation. I'm like, finally, a dude that know how to hold the conversation. Cool. Boom. Towards like the conversation just shifted out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, this man, he was like, oh yeah, you should come over my house. I want you to come over. I want you to see my bed. He was like, I have a king size bed and I want you to see it. I said, what? Bitch, you want me to see what? Y'all, this man told me he had a king. I said, I don't come over people's houses, babes. I don't even fucking know you, you fucking bitch. I don't even know you. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, you come over, we can lay down, we can chill. I said, I don't come over houses, babe. I don't even fucking know you. I said, so I was like, you don't want to take me on a date or whatever like that? Y'all, guess what this man said? This man said, I don't know how to fucking date. This nigga told me he was fucking 38 years old, y'all. He said, I'm 38, blase, blase. He had a nice little job and everything. I said, how you not know how to date and you 38? Bitch, how do you get your bitches? Like, every bitch you meet is not just hopping in your bed. I hope not. That means bitches as a whole, our standards are low. I'm the type of bitch, you gotta take me out. You gotta wine and dine me. That's why I'm single now, because niggas don't want to take the time to court you, to date you, to get to know you. You can't get to know me from your fucking bedroom. Just say you want to fuck, bitch. Damn. So, I really want to hang up the phone, y'all. I was like, how you not know how to date? He's like, I never had to date. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he's not lying, because I don't really see bitches getting took out, like, for real, for real. I simply hung up the phone, and I was like, I will call you later. I ain't heard from this nigga since, y'all. He knew I wasn't one of the bitches that was easy to fuck, and he just ain't never called me. I gotta be single for fucking ever. I hated him.
It's a win-win. If you say yes, he gets to crack. If you say no, he saves gas money and time. Nothing wrong with a man being conservative.
Next dude that I meet that don't want to take me out on a proper date but wants me to pull up to his house, I'm robbing him. Yeah, I'm robbing him. I'm about to teach his ass a lesson about having strangers at your place of residence. Are you kidding me? You don't want to pay $20 for my meal and get to know me a little bit, but you want me to come and chill at your house for the free? Oh, I'm leaving with something. Yeah, believe that.
Dates are like stock investments. Too many fruitless dates in a year are going to have an effect on your wallet. You women don't pay, so you won't understand. You all just want free food.
What's up with these guys not pursuing women anymore, with the guys wanting to be chased? Like, they're the little You know what I'm trying to say. It's weird. This day and age is weird. Like, I'm a single mom. You really think I'm going to go out of my way to get ready and look cute, have the energy to give you my time, my energy, my brain, my mentality, engagement, and conversation? Why am I going to want to conversate with a man who's not even going to want to pay for me on the first date? That just shows me that throughout the whole relationship, if there was even an opportunity, a chance for you to be with me, that you're not going to want to be the provider throughout the relationship. Right off the bat, no. No, I refuse to go on dates with men who ask me to pay. I think that takes away from women stepping into their femininity. I'm already in my masculinity enough as it is as a single mom, paying all my own bills, the amount of work. I'm an entrepreneur, business owner, singer-songwriter, model, esthetician, and makeup artist. What more can you ask of me? As if I'm not doing enough, you're going to ask me to pay for my portion on a date that you asked me out to? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all tripping.
I stopped listening at single mom.
Okay, here are some of my theories why men don't approach women in public. Okay, number one, I think they have had a super horrible, traumatic experience with like literally one woman. Like one woman really did them so dirty that traumatized them moving forward. Like they can't even move forward because they're still so hurt from the past one experience that they're moving from a place of hurt and not from like a healed perspective. 2, men have a very sensitive ego. And they rather protect that ego from it getting bruised just a little bit, just simply by a rejection from a woman, than to actually go and pursue something. Okay, and third point, men have it way too easy now with all the dating apps and Instagram and sliding into someone's DMs. Like, why would they want to do that in public when they can just choose the easy way out and do it through social media behind a screen?
Why is a theory needed? Look around online. Women are straight up saying, don't approach women in public.
So I legit have a question for all of my people on this app. Where's the black men? Where are the black men at? And why are they not looking for black women?
We are protecting our mental health and saving money. 3 things happen when you approach a black woman. Either she screams creep and you get embarrassed, she asks for rent money, or she ghosts you after giving you her number. Western women nowadays are really expensive, no joke.
Y'all is really in y'all soft boy era. Like, really in y'all soft boy era. I'm like, bitches was outside. I mean, when they say them little skirts had the ass out, bitches' whole asses was out. I mean, mid cheek, up, like top of ass hidden, bottom ass out. Like, crazy. Even with the score. I'm like, I have never seen a score with ass out. But it's like, maybe they doing it for the gross. Maybe they doing it for themselves. But I'm like, the fact that you got your whole ass exposed, bitch, and it's chilly as fuck. I know you feel that draft. The fact that you got your whole ass exposed and ain't damn niggas coming up to talk to you is crazy. Y'all in y'all sophomore era. Cause back in the day, niggas would have been on that. I mean, phone flooding. Phone flooded, bitch. I'm like, they in they sophomore. Like niggas just posted up like the bitches. Waiting for somebody to approach them. They like, I got my hair cut too. My hair done too. Soft boy era. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. You out here with your whole ass out freezing. And niggas is just minding their business. Right.
You just want to reject men for your own ego, and you're mad men are not giving you the opportunity. Try hearing no as often as those men do and see where your confidence is. You're mad at men for minding their own business. We are creeps if we like you and approach you, and we are gay if we mind our own business. You women are really confused.
What the does that mean? I don't get why I'm still single. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or my standards too high? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to men courting women? Back in the day, dating was so much easier. Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number, and all of a sudden, you don't hear from them until 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? The talking doesn't go as far as the actual app. There are no, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. Let's get to know each other. What happened to men actually planning dates? What happened to it? I do not chase men. I did it once, will never do it again. My biggest ick is a guy that can't hold the conversation. Now, I gotta talk the whole goddamn date. I hate it. To be dating no guy that don't have no money. I don't want some shallow, but I've dated broke men my whole life. Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I want you to have the financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for no Louis. I'm not asking for no goddamn bust down Chanel.
Guys, you can now share your raw, unfiltered experiences. Send them to our email. I'll read them out loud. Exposing the reality and waking men up. I've pinned the email in the comments.
Genuine question for people who are dating in 2025. How do you do it? As a 27-year-old, dating stresses me out, so I just don't partake. I partake minimally, actually. I think it's just too much time and energy spent that I don't have. In fact, I think dating is a full-time job within itself, and I work full-time already. I don't have the time to clock in overtime and get unpaid. That's crazy. I don't even know where to meet people anymore. I think dating apps are horrendous. They give me nightmares. They're scary. And whenever I go out to the bar or to the club, I don't meet people that I want. The good ones, at least. What am I supposed to do? Walk into a matcha shop? Look lost in a run club or a pickleball court? Golf course or Home Depot? Help your girl out. I'm from the Bay Area. I don't know. Where can I meet someone?
You sound like a kind, calm, and reasonable woman. That is a good question. Why don't you have a man? She used her own video to answer her question. What is the catch? I'm looking and I can't see it. Men don't mess with anything that does not add value to our lives. We are no longer wasting our lives away. It's 2025. We have woken up.
Are you ugly? If you are, please listen up because you could potentially help me out right now, okay? Where are the ugly guys at? Where they at, Joe? Where they at, Joe? Because seriously, I've decided from this point onwards, I only want ugly men going forward. I don't want no pretty boy anymore, okay? Yes, that was my type. Yes, I fell for that trick once or twice or 3 times. And I'm not trying to do that again, okay? I've decided I want an ugly boyfriend. So if you are ugly, please let me know where you are. Because I'm coming to find you. Because I truly think that the ugly boys probably will treat me better than a pretty boy. And hey, we're all ugly in our own little ways and shapes and forms. But if you think you're ugly, then you're probably not ugly. But I just need someone to let me know, like, if you're ugly, and I'll test the waters, because I think I'm just not having much luck with the pretty ones. And yeah, I think it's time that I kind of reshape things, kind of rethink my ideas, and I think this is the way to go about it.
You're 27, you no longer have time for games after you've been turned inside out by Tom, Dick, and Harry in your early 20s. It kind of checks out. We're not new to this. You have a job. You can do basically everything yourself. I don't see the issue. You don't need a man. We've heard that time and time again, and we're used to it already. Just so you know, no man is falling for the makeup on your face. You're 27.
Where are all the men? Literally, I'm so disillusioned by the male population right now because they're all boys. Tell me why the other week the girls and I are. Can the street traffic not? Like, tell me why the other week the girls and I were at the bar and there's like this guy with his friend and like he was kind of cute, whatever. And he was like looking back over at us and we were like, hey, like, is he gonna like do something? Homeboy goes and sits down at the bar and we're like, okay, whatever, like, forget about it. And then we see he's like still just like sitting there alone, like, what? And he'll be like, he would like look back at us and we were like, and it's like, what, babe? Do you want me to, hey, babe, you want me to buy you a drink? Like, what do you want? Like, but they literally just think like they're the prize or something. And honestly, it's because the girls are making them feel that way. The bitches are walking up to men and being like, hey, like, oh, please stop approaching men. If they want you, they need to come up to you and get it. Because the sassy man apocalypse and they're just princesses. And it's like, yeah, boo, gender rules, boo. But at the same time, it's like,
inevitable?
Finally, a video for us. The ugly guys are at home hiding because no one wants us. It seems like you're upset that he didn't approach you, otherwise you would just move on. Also, when so many women online say things like, "This creep came up to me at a bar," or things that encourage men not to approach women, what do you expect?
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first? Because that's crazy to me. Like, when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're like making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not going to say something. How are you not going to say something? Where are the huevos? Where are the huevos these days? I feel like there's so many like times that guys want to say something to girls and they don't. Like, is there a guy watching this that can give us some insight? Like, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just do it? Are you scared? Are you waiting for her to say something first? I like my man to be assertive and dominant. If you want to say something to me, say something to me. I'll give you the opportunity. I'll put my phone down. I'll drop the handkerchief. But I'm not gonna do it first. Should that not just be like the standard? Am I tripping? Like, tell me if I'm tripping. Let me know.
It's easy to say when you're not the one approaching. The feeling of rejection, dirty looks from your friends, the doubt of whether you're even interested back. Also, the fear of being a think piece on social media. No thank you.